Urouge's backstory and devil fruit revealed. Now, One Piece chapter 837 gave us some more insight on how powerful Urouge can be. And while doing some more research on Urouge, I think I've narrowed down exactly his true purpose and what his powers can be as well. First, I want to touch on his powers because I feel like we've had an idea of what it could be, but now I feel like it's certainly obvious. Now, with Urouge's powers, basically what the damage that gets inflicted on him, he basically dishes out to his enemies or his opponents. And that, based on Urouge, him being holy and basically it seems like he's one of those guys that go around talking about fate and stuff like that. I believe Urouge has the karma no mi, or a counter no mi. I'm leaning towards the karma no mi, whereas whatever you inflict, he dishes out. So I feel like that happens in a bunch of scenarios where basically he can counter anything. So I expect Urouge, obviously when he gets attacked, he can increase his muscle mass and things like that. But even with attacks like lasers and stuff like that, more than likely past the time skip, Urouge would be able to turn that into power as well. We saw versus the Pacifista, he was holding off the Pacifista by himself, the only person in the worst generation part of the supernovas that was able to do that by himself. The only reason why he lost was the laser shot through his shoulder, but Urouge was holding off by himself. And I think Urouge, I mean, obviously he's older than the other guys, he's almost 50, so he's closer to his prime, but I believe he does have the karma no mi, where Urouge will be able to inflict damage that is given upon him. So basically whatever you do unto him will be done unto you. That is Urouge's power. Now, as far as Urouge's true purpose, I believe finding out about Urouge and him taking down one of Big Mom's sweet commanders does give me some insight as to what Urouge is doing and his true purpose. Now, him taking out one of Big Mom's sweet commanders automatically places him in the top 5 of the supernovas. All right, the top 5 of the worst generation. We're excluding Blackbeard when we talk about those guys. That whole group excludes Blackbeard, so he's in the top 5 of that group. And I believe that Urouge, we saw him on Sky Island, and he was pretty much really beaten up. So more than likely that was because that was after his fight with the sweet commander. Now, they say he lost to Cracker. He could not defeat Cracker, but he beat one of the sweet commanders. Big Mom originally had 4 sweet commanders. Now you may ask, okay, so what happened to the sweet commander? Where's that sweet commander now? Why does she only have 3 sweet commanders? I believe that sweet commander actually joined Urouge on his pursuit to his goal. Now, why would he join Urouge? Because Urouge, he seems like he's a guy who he uses his fate. Losing if you're a part of Big Mom's crew, that's shameful, and you more than likely will die if you stick around. So with nowhere left to go, he joined Urouge on his pursuit. Now, Urouge, I do not think Urouge wants to become Pirate King, but actually he wants to make someone else the Pirate King. Now, Urouge, his wings looks like the Skypians, the Burka. So I feel like Urouge, we saw him heading towards the Lightning Island. We did see that in the New World. Urouge was heading towards the Lightning Island. Now, why is Urouge heading towards the Lightning Island? Now, I believe Urouge was actually looking for someone. I believe Urouge right now, his true purpose is to create a crew, find a crew of guys, not to be the captain, but to be in the second in command. Urouge is searching for Enel. Now, why is Urouge searching for Enel? I believe that Urouge actually looks up to Enel. I believe that Urouge actually wants Enel to be the next Pirate King. And Enel, once he descends from his godly place, Enel is actually going to assume command of the pirates under Urouge's grasp, and he will challenge Luffy for the title of Pirate King. Now, Enel, when he comes back, he should be at least Sabo's level. At least Sabo's level. Expect Enel to have crazy hockey, to have crazy powers, and Enel is going to be able to compete with the best of the best, because Luffy only beat Enel because Enel, he didn't have armament. So that obvious advantage there, he lost, okay? But Enel's power, his lightning fruit is unbelievable. That fruit can do a whole multitude of things. So Enel is going to be the captain, and Urouge is going to be the second in command, and that sweet commander that he defeated will be the third. Now, I believe they will actually come back. Who knows when Enel is going to come back, but I believe that is what Urouge is actually doing. That's why he's waiting patiently on Sky Island. He's just kind of trying to get all the forces together, because we see him waiting. I think it was a mixture of recovering and waiting for Enel. But to recap, I believe he has the karma no mi, where the damage he takes, he inflicts, and his true purpose is to search for Enel so Enel can be his captain and lead him to the promised land. That's what I believe it is. Let me know your thoughts on this theory. Do you think Urouge's true goal is to find Enel so Enel can become the captain? I believe he admires him. He wants to follow him, even though technically he's older. I believe he's 47, around that, almost 50. So I believe that's what he's doing. Let me know your thoughts on this. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Peace out.